All right, today's question is actually from Angel. I just met him at the club today. He actually recognized me from Ed's class on Sunday. So I was over there with Ava doing her bite work and agility. He brought his cane corso out and was hoping to do some socializing and getting her into bite work as well. But his question was, why wouldn't Ed let his dog, the cane corso, do any bite work even though the dog is 2 years old? He saw other dogs who are much younger. He kept going back to actually kind of, one of my acquaintances, I'll say, her 9-month-old pit bull is doing bite work, but his cane corso, who's 2, won't do bite work. And it wasn't the fact that Ed wouldn't let his dog do bite work. His cane corso just isn't ready to do bite work. Okay, because his dog, and he's telling me about some of her issues and how she's soft and everything like that. Turns out the dog is just a big pussy. That's it, scaredy cat. So no matter what, if you push this dog, it'll probably end up shattering its confidence. Okay, unlike Ava, who would bite, but she's very scared. Okay, very neurotic, uncertain of a lot of people. So the place of where she would be biting from isn't a good place. Okay, again, you got to look at the balance of the dog. You got two ends of the spectrum. You can't have a dog that's too aggressive, but at the same time, you can't have a dog that's too big of a pussy either. Okay, so whatever it is, you got to work the opposite. Ava just needed confidence, and that's what this dog needs. Angel's dog, this is Cane Corso. That's what I believe it's a he. That's what he needs right now. Okay, if the dog's that big of a pussy and that soft of a dog, it needs confidence. It needs to realize that everything is going to be okay. So if this dog happened to bite, it wouldn't be out of a place of defensiveness. Okay, this is what I tried telling him and trying to be relatable to him. This is what we've been working on with Ava for so long. You don't want her to bite. You don't want his dog to bite out of a place that isn't pure. You don't want it to bite out of being defensive, because when that happens, if a dog knows how to bite and it's defensive, that's when accidents happen. You got to have the tenderness and aggression, okay? The tenderness being, you got to, love and support, build confidence, rub their belly. The aggression part is your structure. You lay the law down. You'll put your foot in their ass if, they're doing something stupid, and that is it, okay? So you got two ends of the spectrum, and that's where this dog is. It's on, actually this side I think I have on, it's on pussy side, so you got to get it some aggression, and you got to have it grow some balls. And that's what it is. So again, whatever your dog is doing, do the opposite. If they are great at being aggressive and wanting to bite something, chances are you got to build its confidence to be a little bit more tender, loving, and nurturing. Not saying you can't use that temperament to your benefit of using, agility, obedience, or anything like that. You can actually use what they have in order to get what they need, okay? Thought I heard something, but instead Ace is just chilling in the sun and Ava's with her ball. And the flip side, you got a dog that's a big softie. It has to get wild up. You got to build up its drive. And that's where he just had her just looking at and observing. So, reading or listening to Robert Greene's book, Mastery, great fucking book. So if you want a book, read that one. So by that one, it's learning by observation. Okay, we did that with Ava, did it with Ace on some level. Ace is just a big cheerleader when it comes to that. Other than that, he has zero interest. He will do like one bite and then just drop whatever he's biting and, okay, I'm good, I'm done. But he's a great cheerleader. Here we get worked up, and you would think he'll want to get in a game, but not really. So just by having that dog there, it's going to build confidence, knowing it's okay locked up. Because again, when it was even on the table and chained up, the dog was wigging out. Ava did the same thing, but again, they got to understand it's okay. Nothing bad is going to happen just because you're up here, okay? Because you don't want that dog to bite out of aggression. You don't want it to bite out of being defensive. You got to have that balance of tender aggression, and that's it. So Ed is almost like a Buddhist. He says very few words. He's smart, so again, he can get away with just saying a few words. He may not go into a big monologue just to spare you time and, being confused or whatever. But he's also done a big tangent and monologue and got on tangents about stuff once you get to know him, but more times than not, he just less is more with him. So take the word, but that's kind of why, that dog is not ready for it. So when you got an expert talking about a particular field, which is their specialty, take their word for it. Normally there's a reason, and in this case, your dog needs to grow some balls, figuratively. Okay? So good luck, be patient. Talk to you next time. Done.